Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. So it's the day after Valentine's Day. And as promised, we got to clear this up. Coming live to you every day, 3 p.m., to talk about all things love. Today, I want to talk to you about two things that if you drop these two things, you could change your entire experience with love. And honestly, it'll make a big difference in your life as well. So, most of you know, like I'm on this quest for conscious living, conscious loving. And what does that even mean? What does that look like? Well, I really want to be in a state of love. So instead of having love be something external, something that is, you have to be good enough for, you have to get, it's how do we show up and be aligned with the energy of love? So, I'm going to talk about two things today that we can drop instantly in a moment that will change everything. Number one, expectations. We're all guilty. We all do this. But when we can show up and sit with someone and be in a state of grace, be in a state of love, be in a state of acceptance, and release any and all expectations, we're going to have a completely different conversation, a completely different experience. Now, this can be with a romantic partner, with your spouse, it can be with a friend, it can be with a family member, but we show up with expectations. What we expect to happen in a situation, what we expect to happen in a relationship, or how we expect a person to act, how we expect a person to treat us. We come into relationship with this idea that somehow they owe us something. What have you done for me lately? If you treat me this way, if you do this for me, if you don't do this for me, all expectations. So when we learn that these are things that we are making up, we are creating them. This is all based on our thought, and our thought creates our reality. Our thought creates our experience in life. And when we realize that we control our thoughts and that we can drop a thought in an instant, we can let go of expectations, and suddenly we have paved the way for freedom. Now we get to simply be. We get to be in a moment. We get to be fully present with another. And that shifts the energy, and it shifts the dialogue, and it takes the pressure off of the entire situation. So the next time just try it. Try it in every situation. Just drop your expectations and go into something with an open heart and an open mind and a blank canvas, and see what's created. See what you can create by yourself or with another. And the second is grudges. We tend to really hold on to things. And when we hold a grudge against somebody and we don't accept them in their humanness, we are all human. We are all going to mess up. We're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to make bad choices. Sometimes we choose fear over love. Often we choose fear over love. But when the person that you're in a relationship with, or any relationship, again, this can be romantic and it's really pertinent here, but it can be any relationship. When we hold on to a grudge, when we cling to something and we won't let it go, like a dog with a bone, we're setting it up for failure. Now, all of a sudden, that creates its own set of expectations. You did this to me, therefore, I'm going to hang on to it, and I'm going to expect you to right the wrong. I'm going to expect you to do this thing. And often I just had a coaching call just a little while ago, and the suffering that was being created because of the inability to let go of a grudge, to let go of a hurt. And it was a valid hurt. But at some point, if we choose to remain in relationship,
I'm not sure about that.
Sorry, Alexa, stop. If we choose to be in relationship, then we have to choose to forgive. We have to choose to move on. We have to choose to let go and drop the grudges. Otherwise, we are continuing in a toxic cycle. We're continuing to cause suffering, both for ourselves and for the other. Imagine if you made a mistake, if you did something wrong in relationship and you genuinely apologize and you're genuinely sorry and you genuinely trying to make amends and your partner just won't let it go. They just won't forgive you. They will not let it go. They hold you accountable. They expect you to make it up to them. And you're basically paying for it for years, oftentimes. In this situation, it was years. And it was destroying a marriage. And once the light was shown on it, that it was like, let go of the grudge. Everything changed. Everything changed. And there was freedom in that moment. So that is what I have for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 3. If you have any comments, I'd love to hear them. Let me know if you have any questions or any topics that you would like me to cover in these lives. I'd be happy to do it. All right. Enjoy your day. Thanks, friends. Bye.